Hello, and welcome to the LaWanda Show.
Today, we're going to talk about a guy who drove his truck into his soon-to-be ex-wife's home.
This happened on Sunday, January 15th, in South LA. What is going on here? Okay, well, the husband is Ronald Dunn, and the wife is Patricia Dunn.
We do know that Patricia Dunn did take a temporary restraining order out on her husband on January 9th. We don't know exactly what was happening inside their relationship, but we do know that the order was approved. So something was happening inside this relationship for the judge to approve a temporary restraining order. For those who don't know, a restraining order, also known as a protective order, is an order used by a court to protect a person in a situation involving domestic violence, child abuse, assault, harassment, stalking, or sexual assault. The alleged abuser is instructed to stay a certain distance away from the victim's home, school, or workplace, and not to have contact with the victim in any way, not by telephone, notes, email, social media, nothing. Some states even allow the court to order the abuser to pay temporary support or to continue making mortgage payments on a home owned by both people. So we know Patricia and Ronald are going through a divorce. So both at some point lived inside of this home. Happily, we don't know, but we do know that he was prohibited from being at this house, especially while Patricia was home. So during this attack, he was not supposed to be there because Patricia was there. And on this day, Ronald decided to take his dump truck and ram it repeatedly into the home that him and Patricia used to share. He crushed the front fence. He crashed into the neighboring vehicles. He destroyed his neighbor's yard. He literally caused mayhem on the street. Neighbors did their best to console Patricia while her home was being destroyed. Ronald left, but to make things worse, he returned a few moments later in his white Chevy Impala just to yell obscenities out of his vehicle as Patricia cried on the sidewalk. It took sheriffs 30 to 45 minutes to arrive because the original call came in as an accident, not domestic violence. And what are my thoughts on this? Honestly, community, people need to learn emotional control. You do not own other people. People have a right to come and go into your life as much as you allow. People have a right to grow apart. People have a right to want to move on. And you do not have a right to try to keep people in relationships that they no longer want to be in, entertain, have anything to do with. It is wrong, and this needs to stop. I do not understand why this man ran his vehicle into this woman's home. I don't understand if that was his way of trying to show how much he loved her or to show that he would do some harm to her. But I do know this has scared this woman. She wants to sell her house. She is ready to move. She wants nothing else to do with this home due to this incident. People need to learn how to move on. When somebody does not want to be with you, understand there is a billion people on this planet. There is somebody else out here looking for someone just like you. But when you do crazy things like this, it actually proves why it was best that that person left. In all actuality, you have made it 10 times harder to even try to move on. You're going to jail. And even if you get out of jail, you know how much money you're going to have to pay for all the damage that was caused? That was not just crazy, it was stupid. We have to learn emotional control because life is not going to always feel good. Sometimes people are going to do things that you don't like. Sometimes life is going to change in a way you don't want. But we have to learn how to grow, change, and keep it moving in the best interest of self. Because this man did not think about himself at all. He's going to jail and he's going to pay a lot of money in damages. Her homeowner's insurance is 9 times out of 10 going to take care of the damages on her home, if not everybody else's. She will be okay. and you going to be sitting in that jail looking dumb. Community, we have to do better. And we have to learn how to let people go when they don't want to have anything to do with us. It's called moving on. There's a life after a relationship, a whole new life. Go look. So let's keep Patricia and her family in your prayers, and tell me what you think. Leave a comment. Let me know. What do you think made Ronald drive that dump truck into her home? Do you believe that domestic violence is on the rise? Have you noticed more reportings of spousal abuse? What do you think is the cause? Have you noticed an increase in codependency? I want to know what you think. So drop a comment and I'll definitely reply. Thank you for watching. Bye.